Hello everyone, welcome back to Andrina's Creations. Today I'll be showing you how to make some quick melt and pour Halloween soap. These are great for kids. If you know some kids can't take some treats to school. So this will be a great party favor for you to take to their class. You could get different kind of molds. Right now Michael's has a sale. And just have fun, use different colors. Put them in a little bag and put like a cute little topper, and then have your child give them out for Halloween at their class. So let's get started with this. And first we're going to start on me showing you the supplies that I'll be using. So let's get started. All right, let's get started with the supplies. The first thing you are going to need is your melt and pour soap base. You can find this at any local craft store, Michael, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and of course you can find them on Amazon. Now there's a variety of melt and pour soaps. This is white glycerin soap, but they also have goat's milk, shea butter, mango butter, cocoa butter, all that kind of stuff. So, but the one that I'm using is white glycerin soap. So it is up to you what kind of soap you want to use. And they have white and they also have clear. Next is your molds. Now it is up to you what kind of molds. I am doing Halloween soap for my daughter's class, and I just got these at Michael's. They currently have a 50% off, so they were $5, so I got them for $2.50. So I got some skulls, I got some what are the coffins or tombstones? I'm sorry, tombstones. I got some ghosts, and I got some pumpkins. You are going to need a silicone mat. I got mine from Amazon, but if you check your local Dollar Tree, they also have silicone mats. They are called, I think, placemats, but they're actually silicone mats at Dollar Tree. And now, if you don't know, I am an affiliate with Amazon, so I will always have all my supplies linked down below on my Amazon store. And you do know we get a small commission if you shop through our Amazon store. So again, a silicone mat. You are going to need alcohol. Now, I got 91%, but it's best for you to use 99% alcohol. And I got a spray bottle. And this is to pop your bubbles on your soap. And you'll see what I'll do. So, a bottle, I got it from Dollar Tree, and 91% alcohol. But it's better for you to get the 99%. Some gloves, of course. I use latex free. You never know what child or any adult that's allergic to latex, so I do use gloves. And always when you're working with food or soaps or your body butters or anything in general like that, please use gloves. I am using silicone spatulas to mix up your soap. So there are silicone, and you can find some at Dollar Tree as well. Your measuring cups to melt your soap, and as well you can find this at Dollar Tree. And this is not a promotional video, but I try to have my videos for you guys that you can find the least expensive stuff out there. So again, you can find a lot of these items at Dollar Tree, and I got this one at Dollar Tree, but Walmart has these for 97 cents, so you could get it at Walmart or Dollar Tree. So you are going to need your colors. I got these at Joann's, if I'm not mistaken, Joann's or Michael's, I can't remember. But please make sure that your colors are for soap. And I also got this pack of colors on Amazon. So it is up to you depending on the color that you want to use. So I got these at the craft store, and I got that one on Amazon. You are going to need some fragrance oils or some essential oils. I got fragrance oils from Amazon. This is the gingerbread, cupcake, coffee cake, snickerdoodle, pumpkin spice, and sugar cookie. I got these scents because, it's fall and Halloween, so I wanted these scents. But they have a whole bunch of scents. Even at your local craft stores, they also sell scents. But I got this pack. I think it was around $16 from Amazon. And it brings a lot in here, as you can see. And you don't use a lot. So my fragrance oils. I am going to use a thermometer like this. These kind of thermometers that you just press, and then, it tells you the temperature on your soap and stuff like that. I got it on Amazon as well. And I am using these little cups, you know, to measure your fragrance oils. You don't need to really use this if you know very good how to make soap. You could use you know, you could just drop your fragrance oils inside your soap, but I am going to be measuring mine, maybe or maybe not, but you'll see when I start the video. But I got these little cups also at Amazon. You will also need a scale. If you have a kitchen scale, it's perfectly fine. But my kitchen scale, for some reason, the battery is dead. So I'm using my postal office scale. This is the way I measure my packages. It's going to be the same thing as long as you could, you know the weight of your soap. Because for every pound of soap, you only put 0.5 ounce of fragrance oil. So if you want to measure that. And my little bags, these are cellophane bags, 4x6 as well. You get 100 bags on Amazon as well. And this is where I'm going to put the soap in for the little kids. And of course, you're going to need a knife to cut your soap. So let's get started now. Okay, so like I said, when I was showing you the ingredients, you need 1 pound of soap, which is 16 ounces. And in 16-ounce soap, you're going to add 0.5 ounce of fragrance. Now, I'm only going to do half of that because half of that I want my ghost to be white, and then the other half I'm going to color it. So half, I hope I'm not confusing you. So half of 16 ounces is 8 ounces. So I only want 8 ounces of white soap, right? So I'm going to cut that up with a knife, 0.8 ounces, and I'm going to measure it, and then we're going to melt that. Okay, as you can see, I have 8 ounces. Well, 8.3 is a little bit over. Please make sure everything that you are touching or where you're cutting your soap or wherever you're measuring, that you fully sanitized everything. So basically I clean all this with Clorox wipes and all that stuff. Please be as sanitized as possible. I hope you can see it is 8.3. So like I said, you need 0.5 ounce of fragrance oil per pound. I divided that in half, so I have 8 ounces here, and so that means I'm only going to put 2.5 of fragrance oils in my mixture. But first we have to melt this. So we have this in the container, and you're going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you're going to mix it up. And do not overheat this because you can easily burn your soap. You don't need a lot of seconds. So 30 seconds first. If you still see like it's clumped up, you could add like 20 more seconds or 30. But don't do a lot. So I'm going to come back after 30 seconds and show you how it looks. Okay, this is 30 seconds. And maybe you can't tell, but only a little bit has melted in the bottom. So we're going to do 30 more, but only do 30 seconds increments. Like I said, don't overdo it and put a minute. Do 30 seconds increments. As you can see, only a little bit melted. So I'll be back again on my second 30 seconds. Okay, this is my second time putting it for 30 seconds. This is 60 seconds. And I'm going to do again another 30 seconds. I'm just coming in so you could be seeing the process, you know. So again, this was 60 seconds. Now I'm doing it a third time. Okay, I am back after the third time, but there's still a chunk right here. So all I'm going to do is mix it. Now, all microwaves work differently, so I only had to put mine 3 times. Now, your microwave might be higher than mine, so that's why I said just go 30 seconds at a time. And then just mix it here until it melts. Of course, your bottom is hot. So, you know, the more you mix it, it is going to melt. So you just keep stirring until it fully melts. Okay, all my soap is melted. I am not adding color to this one because I want the ghost to be white. And you need to put your fragrance when your temperature is around 140 to 150. That's why, remember the thermometer I showed you at the beginning. So like you can see, everything's melted in here. So we can see the temperature of our soap. Okay, as you can see, it is 160. We need it to be around lower than 150. So 140 to 150. So keep stirring it until it's lower than this. And don't think like all these supplies are expensive to get. Go to your local craft store and use your coupons. There's always 60% coupons, 50% coupons. There's also 20% off your entire purchase. These are great favors for Halloween, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Christmas, wedding party favors, like for weddings, baby showers, any event. Comment down below if you want me to be doing a lot more stuff like this. Like y'all know, I'm always trying to think outside the box and show y'all different stuff. It's not all about, always the candy favors and stuff like this. There's a lot of other ideas you can be making for all your party events. So I am going to keep mixing and I'll be back when it's lower than 150. Okay, look, we are at 144, 43. Okay, so we are going to add our fragrance oil now. And like I told you before, I'm using 2.5. And you are going to mix this. Mix it very, very good. This smells good. Oh, I didn't think I told you what what oil I used. Where is it? Hold on, over here. I used the scent Snickerdoodle. Once you mix this very good, you are now ready to pour on your mold. One thing I forgot to mention is, sometimes you have to try to work as quick as possible. If you see that your soap is starting to get clumped up and starting to get cold, just put it back in the microwave like for 10 more seconds and, stir it back up. And that's it. Don't feel like you messed up. There is no way you mess up. So now I have my alcohol in the bottle and I am going to spray my mold. And this is to prevent bubbles in the bottom. And now, let me stir this up one more time. I'll see how it's getting clumped up. I waited too long. So, see, this is what I mean. It's going to get dry very fast. So, let me go put it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Okay. I apologize for that. I was taking too long, chit-chatting. So, let's get ready to pour this. Again, you spray alcohol in the bottom of your mold so there will be no bubbles and start pouring. Oops, I totally messed that one up, but guys, this is the fun about it, and y'all know I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm going to show you the real thing, but okay, those are fine. Now, spray alcohol in the top as well for your bubbles. That one that we messed up there, we could clean it up after, so just spray, and it will pop the bubbles. Now, you let this sit for about 45 minutes, or you could put it in the fridge or in your freezer to speed up the process, but let it sit like this for around 45 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to do the pumpkins. We have the ghost getting hard. The pumpkin, I want them orange, so I'm going to use some soap colors, orange, and you put in there as much coloring you want. It's all up to you. I want mine to be darker. And I have a cookie sheet here with wax paper because it'll be much faster, much better for me to move this mold. But I'm going to leave that mold and then I'm going to do the skulls right here as well. So again, this is orange. Well, I don't know if y'all can tell good in camera. It looks lighter in camera. Maybe because I'm on lights, but it's not that light. I could use a little bit more maybe. And then we're going to add our fragrance. We're going to check our temperature. Where's the bottle? Pumpkin pie for the pumpkins. Pumpkin pie. .5 because I used 8-ounce soap and 2.5 oil. Mix it very good, and as soon as you mix it, start pouring. Don't forget to put alcohol on your mold. Keep stirring. Okay, and then after you're done pouring, put alcohol on top to pop the bubbles. And then you let that one dry, and then we're gonna start our next one. Okay, we are back, and we're going to do the skulls. For the skulls, I'm using Coal Black. Again, remember that you always use soap colors. I don't want this to be very black. So let me see. I want it kind of like that, like grayish black. I want it like that. And for this one, I am going to use sugar cookies. Again, 2.5 ounces. Your and we are ready to pour. Don't forget to put alcohol. And once you're done, don't forget to also put alcohol to pop them bubbles. And then we are ready to do the fourth mold. Okay, for the tombstones, I have leftover black and leftover orange. So I'm going to mix these two colors together. And yes, sometimes you're going to get that skin if it's cooling off. Just mix it. So again, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray some alcohol. Don't forget the alcohol, guys. And I am going to pour a little bit of gray in the bottom of each. Pour some alcohol to pop them bubbles. Let that cool off a little bit. Don't pour your other color right away. Let it cool off just a tiny bit, like at least a minute. Okay, now we're going to pour this on top. Oops. Okay, and then pour some alcohol to pop your bubbles. At the end, you can clean off all that excess soap, so don't be worried about all that mess. So then we're going to come back in an hour to let this set. Okay, we are back. I left them in the fridge like for 45 minutes to an hour, and now we are getting ready to unmold. We're going to unmold it, and then we are going to, clean up the excess in the back. So all you gotta do is put them upside down, but first pull like this so it could get, it unmolds itself. And then you could just pop it out or upside down. And clean the back. It was very easy to clean. So that's how that one looks. You could easily rub your fingers in the back. And they smell so good, guys. So I'm going to speed this process up so y'all don't have to watch in slow motion on me unmolding them. All right, I am done unmolding them, and they came out so cute. I know my daughter's class is gonna love them. Now I'm getting ready to bag them up and put a cute topper on top. And I'll show you really quick. You know, I'll fast forward this as well so y'all can see how the end result is going to look. All right, so I'm done bagging them up, and I put decorative shred in there. You can find that at Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold the top like this, and I'm going to put a topper that I made. So I made this in Silhouette Studio, and in the back it has my information. Follow me on Facebook, Andrina's Creations, and my logo. So again, whatever size bag you are using, I'm using a 4-inch bag width. It's 4 inches width, so my topper is gonna be 4.5 and 2 inches in height. So I made it 4 inches, so when I fold it, it's going to be 2 inches and then, you know, 4.5 across. So I'm going to fold the top like that, and then I'll put my topper on the top like this, and I'm going to staple it. And this is the stapler that I'm going to use. It's a long stapler, and a lot of these supplies you can find on my Amazon. So I'm going to get ready to staple all this, and then I'll show you how it looks. Okay, we are done packaging them all up. This is how the end result looks. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. It is very simple to follow along. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I am more than welcome to answer your questions. I am also going to show you how it looks when you wash your hands with the soap. Like, it really does lather up. So yeah. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, so you could be notified when I upload all my next videos. And also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Andrina's Creations. And of course, if you would like for me to customize some soap for your next event, feel free to email me as well at andrinascreations@yahoo.com, or contact me on Facebook or Instagram, and I am more than welcome to help you bring your creations to life for your next event. But before I end this video, I am going to go and show you how the soap lathers up. All right, guys, look, it lathers up. All your guests will enjoy a party favor like this. See, it lathers up. All right, guys, I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.